I was the guy that used to examine all people coming into PGA. So few came in, they put me out of the job because if they wanted the money, they didn't pass it. I wouldn't let anybody go then. You understand? So I'm here. Now I'm there. Now my knees, hips, and shoulders conform to my position of my hand. One thing below the other. This way, so it is square knees, square shoulders. I love to gamble these people that stand up like this. I like to gamble with the people that do this, do that. I like to gamble with anyone that does that. You know, they won't last for long, I guarantee. Watch me take this. I can't take it back too far, but I'm paralyzed in this leg. I'm going to stand here like this. My hand is one arm length below my shoulders. I'm not trying to take my hand up to my shoulder. Look here. Now I have as much behind me as I had in front of me, and I still have a plane, don't I? I don't have like this. You're going to hit there, or you're going to hit here. You got to keep the plane. The way you keep the plane is keep the angle of that dress. Shorten the left side, lengthen the right, turn. Turn the navel, which controls the transverse muscle that causes this thing to turn. You also turn the left vena erecta muscle, big muscle running down this side here. And when you make the drop, you have to control a muscle that comes from the mouth. Right there, you're going to here. It's called the quadratus femoris. This is a very important muscle in working shit. Understand, I'm ready to go. My head isn't moving. It didn't drop. It didn't move this way or that way, did it? Did it? Or this turn. Turn the center of gravity to belly. This is a transverse muscle like a belt running around here. Don't try to back up your area. Watch me take this foot back. Here. My hands now behind me. Most everybody trying to keep the hands out here. Come down on the wall. Want to play double broken, a hole every hole. That's what you do it. Just here. Now, I don't have anything but the weight of the leg on this left foot. I have no torso weight. This is a counterbalance. That's all. I'm using this as a counterbalance to keep my head steady. Understand? Now when I come back down here, I'm going to use the gluteus maximus muscle here, quadratus femorum here, femoris flexor here, and rectus femoris here, so that my right side can turn underneath. Underneath. My head don't move. My head doesn't drop. It doesn't move. Left or right? Up and down. You can stand here and hit that thing every time. And another thing, everybody telling you to do this. You could knock a ball off the ground this way. Your club is coming down, face down like that. That's a crutch to keep you from slicing the ball. It'll never get you in the fairway. No. And they tell you about delaying the uncocking of the hands. The biggest lie ever perpetrated in the game of golf is to try to take it here. And if you take it here and you try to apply energy to that club head, backwards you're going to be knocked. I'm doing just the opposite. Let me show you something. That's called a hit. This is called a delight. That's harpooning it. You don't church bell ring, you don't harpoon, you don't rope tug. You swing the club from the perigee to the apogee just by rotating your shoulders. It comes up. I never make my arms go up. I never make them come in. They stay. I lock this angle just like if you make the compass. You have to lock the vertex. You have a static point and a kinetic point. Then you get a consistent circle. So, I tell you what, You can bring anybody in golf. I'll take a stroke of hole, play them left-handed, one-handed, backhanded, with a 4-wood, 7-iron, pitching wedge, and a putt. And they won't get to the 18th hole. I don't care who it is. Because I'm going to knock it on all the par 5s and 3s. Quite a few of the ones, and I have a lot of par 4s too. And nevertheless, every pro I've played one-handed, I've been, and a lot of them tried because it looked like a sucker shot. But I used to bet that I could hit a ball 200 yards on the fly with no hands on the club. I used to take the right-handed club, turn around and play it upside down left-handed, and play off. Big sums of money. Make it hook swipes, high or low within that position. It's because I know how to control the plane, how to control the shot, how to control the head of that club. And when you learn that, you're not afraid of playing anyway. When I was 59, I'm with the United States driving team. I'm 6'1", 210. That was before I had the stroke. Most of them were 6'6", and about 275, and they could not hit. They wondered why. Here's why. They're coming through this way. The club and the arm, they come in the same speed. But watch my thumb. You won't see it. You see my thumb? You see my thumb? You see my thumb? They don't do that. They come here this way. They hit it with their arm. I'm hitting with a hand. The hand is much faster. I'm not looking for rigid slowness. I'm looking for supple quickness. And if you know what, it's just like this. I had a fight with a guy 28 years old about a year ago. I knocked him with one blow just like this. Hey, he's out. It took him about 30 minutes before he gets back. You know, I was over in Japan. In 1961, I did all the analysis of the martial arts. I'll tell you one thing, the people that knew me, they didn't mess with me. I don't care how big they were. I fought as many as 7 guys just back up to a corner. And only 2 can get in there, and I'm going to get in. Every time they come there, I'm going to get one. I'm going to drop. I used to do a leg sweep like this. That man right there, he got a stick, he's going to hit me. I'll have his knees broken before he gets that stick left. So. There's a way. I think I learned to use my muscles, my nerves, and my joints better than anybody in the sport in the world. And I've done things that it looks like it's impossible. And my speed, the maximum speed I had was 155 miles an hour. Nicholas is 116. Just because I know how to use my muscles. I know how to use my joints. I'm a doctor of kinesiology, elected in 33 countries on the science of muscle movement. And I'm respected. I get a hell of a fee when I do it. You know? When I take my protege Mike Dunaway with me, I take Mr. Letty with me. They're amazed to see how far they go. I got guys 5'5" that hit it 300 yards on the fly because they have learned to use their muscle, nerves, and joints the way they're designed to be used. You have 6 different types of joints, and they must be used according to their design. If you don't, you wind up with epicondylitis, bursitis, arthritis, sciatica, tendonitis, just because you use them wrong. So if you use them right, you can play golf all your life. I wouldn't be paralyzed if I hadn't had an operation. I was hit with a car and knocked through an 8-lane freeway, and everything was torn all up. But when they operated on me and they saw the cloth to get in my head, it cut off the spot right up in here. It controls the whole right side of my body. But I'm walking, not because I can walk, because I know how to use supplementary nerves and muscles. Give me your hand, sir. Yeah. The medical station said it's impossible to do this now. Let me just say that. Boom. Huh?
Yes, there is a lot of stress pressure.
Yeah.
A lot of power.
Yeah. But that's pure will, you know. I used to teach people how to write that had no arms, how to walk that had no legs. I worked at the Letterman Hospital in San Francisco, just at the wall, you know. So I know how to use my nerves, muscle, and bone. I think better than anybody in the world. I've lectured in 33 countries, the Medical Association, 33 plus hours. What did you think? That'll make you
It's been a pleasure. Very enjoyable. You have a lot of knowledge. The question I wanted to ask you was, you have all of this, and you learn the muscles, and you carry it through kinesthetics, kinesiology, and so forth. Then you bring in a piece of equipment.
Now, it don't make us, you bring me a cane,
Right.
and I'll play golf with a cane.
To do the same thing that you've already established.
Yes. It's not this equipment. It's what you know here and how you apply it. Yes.
So
What do you do?
I'm a teacher.
Yeah.
I teach middle school kids.
Yes. I taught abnormal psychology at the University of Georgia. A degree in psychology, a degree in engineering, a degree in physics, and I have a doctorate degree in kinesiology. And it's made me, I started out to be a surgeon, and I couldn't stand either. My sister is anesthesiologist, so the man says, you're in the wrong field. So I said, what is this? Kinesiology. It really made me a wealthy man.
I'm sure it did. And I can see here from everything that you do, the hips, the muscles, or just a lay person or anybody at all, if they were to coordinate all of this and bring it together with no less restriction, no resistance,
right,
and carry on through, it'd make it that much better.